We're going to do 2 activities today, hands-on with you like we would do live, okay? As if I wish I were at your school right now. We had everything planned, and then you know what happened. COVID hit, and everything went down the drain. So here we are, okay? The 2 activities we're going to do live in about 20 minutes. One is going to be called Insta Art, okay? And Insta Art is going to be this, okay? You are going to give me, and we're going to do like show of hands, okay? And we'll have the teachers pick you out because I can't pick you out from here, so they're going to do it, all right? You're going to give me animal body parts, okay? Not real animals. We're not going outside. You're going to give me animal body parts to create a mythical type creature live, okay? So you're going to give me all different body parts of an animal, and then Tony's going to recreate and create this creature, this mythical creature, to show you what I'm talking about, okay? This would be a sketch that he's going to do live today for you, okay, using animal body parts. Can you see that creature? Thumbs up. Okay, awesome. So he's going to do a black and white version of this mythical creature, okay? And then when he has time in the future, he's going to make it with color. Can you see this version of the mythical creature? Thumbs up. Okay, awesome. Okay, so you're going to help be the illustrators today. Okay, so part of my presentation is that you become part of the presentation. Okay, usually we don't call it a presentation, we call it a conversation. Now, if I was there live, we would be speaking back and forth, okay, instead of Zoom. And because I can't hear you properly, we're not having an actual conversation, okay? But we are. So you're going to be illustrators today. And then the second part of the activity we're going to do, and that's the fun part, and this is where I'm going to explain what's going to happen, okay? Why that paper is in front of you, okay? You're going to do something called flash fiction, okay? And what flash fiction is you're also today going to become the author, okay? So you're going to create this kind of one-page story idea right there live, and I'm going to tell you the rules later, okay? But the cool thing about flash fiction, one of you in this room here is going to be a published author with my company, okay? One of you is going to be a winner, and you're going to have a real book in your hands in about 8 to 10 months. We're going to work on this. This is an example of a student who was 11 years old that published this book last year, and she did it all from flash fiction, okay? This is typed, but this is an example of what you're going to do today. It's a one-page story idea. It's going to be an original story idea you're going to work on live in about 40 minutes, okay? 30, 40 minutes, okay? And we're going to work on it. I'll explain all the rules later, okay? Thumbs up if you're excited. Awesome. Okay. So let me get right into this, all right? You all know what yellow sticky notes are, right? The little pads, these little sticky notes, right? We're all familiar with it. Thumbs up, right? Anytime I ask a question, thumbs up, thumbs down, right? Hey, you don't like this author, thumbs down, right? You can always give me the thumbs down. No, I'm kidding. Okay? So yellow Post-it notes. Back in 3rd grade, okay, is where I started my little writing career. So in 3rd grade, I used to come into my classroom before anybody came in, okay, and I would write a little poem on this little yellow Post-it note. And it would say, look at the tree, it's so green, won't you be on my team? Something silly. And I would write it on this Post-it note, I would tear off the Post-it note, and I'd stick it to the wall, okay? And the next day I'd write a new poem, and I'd keep doing this. And I'd make the whole wall full of poems, okay? So I know I can't hear you well, but what color did the wall start to look like over time? Yellow? Okay? Yes, thumbs up. Okay, so it was only poetry, okay? But it was the start to my writing career, okay, even in 3rd grade. So as I got to 4th grade, okay, now I learned more about short story writing. I learned about how to formulate paragraphs and do character development and plots and things of that nature, okay? By a show of hands, have you worked on short stories before? Okay, so we have some creativity going around, okay? So 4th grade, I started learning a little bit more about how to write, okay? Now in 5th grade, This is the part where there's two parts now. You get to make fun of me. It's awesome when you get to make fun of the author, okay? Here's part one where you get to make fun of me. Unfortunately, I'm not going to hear you laugh when you make fun of me. But when I got to 5th grade, okay, I realized what it was that I wanted to be. So not many kids can say they knew what they wanted to be in 5th grade. So do you want to know what I wanted to be in 5th grade? I left school one day, ran home to my mom's house as fast as I could, okay? And I'm running, right? Here, I'll do the graphic, right? So I'm running home. I used to run a lot faster in 5th grade than I did now, right? So I'm running home, and I bust in through the front door, and my mom's sitting at the dining room table, and I came in, and I'm out of breath, and I'm going, oh, Mom, I got something to tell you. I can't wait. And she says, well, what is it? What do you want to tell me? And I said, Mom, I know what it is I want to be when I grow up. And she said, that's awesome. What is it? And I said, Mom, I want to be the next big rapper. Okay? So a 5th grade rapper, right? I want to be a rapper. I want to be a rap star, right? In 5th grade, right? I'm going to write music lyrics and be a rap star, right? I'll be Eminem or something, right? I'll be this rap star. So she laughs at me and tells me, no, you're going to go to school is what you're going to do, okay? So no rap star for me. But let me tell you something about writing, okay? Writing comes in all forms. It comes in poetry. It comes in music lyrics, rap lyrics, whatever music you like to listen to, country, rock and roll, anything like that. Maybe there's some opera lovers out there, okay? You're writing opera music. All of that is writing, okay? And it's a skill, that I honed to become a person who wrote books, okay? Now, before I get to the next part, show of hands, okay? Show of hands. Who here likes to write anything? Do you write anything? Okay, so we have some writers, okay? Good. Hands down. Who here likes to draw, illustrate? Okay, more hands. Tony likes to hear that, my illustrator. We have a secret battle who has the most hands for who likes to write and who likes to illustrate, okay? Now, who here plays a musical instrument? Okay, we have some hands. Hands down. Who here loves homework? Oh, trick question. No, put those hands down. Nobody likes homework. That's a trick. If you put your hand up, you are lying. No one likes homework. I was just making sure you were paying attention. Okay? So listen, those of you that raised your hands for who likes to write, who likes to draw, who likes to play music, that means you have a creative mind. Okay? You're very creative if you can do those 3 things. Okay? So I too have a creative mind. And when I got to 6th grade, I wanted to put that creativity to use. So I decided one day, I'm at a friend's house and I couldn't sleep one night, and I hopped on this old ancient piece of machinery called a typewriter. And maybe it's in your grandma's attic where no one knows where it is, okay? But I got on a typewriter and I typed up my very own real, okay, I'll go closer, short story, okay? Behind this piece of plastic is 13 pages, okay, of a short story that I called My Life by Raymond DeLocke. It's completely made up. It's about a boy who lives in South Dakota, and I knew nothing about South Dakota, but guess what? That's what fiction is. You make things up, okay? And you can use real life situations to make up fiction. That's what I did, okay? So, the tragedy of this little story is that I lost it many years later as an adult. Didn't know what happened to it. Until one day, okay, in my home studio where I am right now, my wife says to me, I want you to clean out the garage. It's pretty dirty. So you listen to your wife, gentlemen, in the future, okay? And you clean out that garage. So what she did was she ended up helping me because as I cleaned up the garage, guess what I found in an old box in my garage? I found my original story that I wrote as a 6th grader, okay? So having a creative mind like you all do, I turned something that I wrote at 12 years old into my very first book called The Journal of a Lifetime. Some of you, I believe, ordered the book, okay? So this is my first book, and it came from the mind of a kid, okay? So those of you in this room, why we do flash fiction is because you have the ability to do exactly what I did. And that's the purpose of when Tony and I do author visits, okay? It's not just to talk about our books and the characters and things like that. You can read that on your own. We're here to tell you you have the ability to do the same thing, okay? So, I wrote the Journal of a Lifetime. That became my first book. I wasn't done with that. So I decided, well, I want to write my first chapter book. So I'm going to write The Great Green Tree and the Magical Ladders, okay? And I'll come closer so you can see it nice and big, okay? So this was my first chapter book, okay? And I was super proud of it. Tony illustrated it. We did an awesome job, okay? It came out in 2016, my first chapter book. Well, I wasn't done there yet, okay? Now the wheels are spinning. I'm ready to start writing, okay? So about a year later, I wrote the book Town, okay? In Town, you might get excited. I might not hear you, but if you like the show Stranger Things, anybody like Stranger Things? I saw someone cover their mouth. Hands up, okay? Woo, Stranger Things, okay? This book is not Stranger Things. It's similar in nature to Stranger Things, okay? It's very supernatural in feeling, okay? 4 friends in their neighborhood. But what the important part about this book is, I made it about our hometown, Tony and I, where we lived in Steelton. By show of hands, who ever heard, and teachers too, have you heard of the 3 Mile Island accident in 1979? Who heard of the nuclear accident that happened in Pennsylvania? Anyone? Few of you? Okay. So it's something to research, okay, because it's history. The backdrop for Town became the nuclear accident in 1979, okay? And this is some of the questions I asked in the future when kids, how do you come up with these story ideas, okay? Fiction a lot of times comes from real life, okay? So things that happen in your real life, you could put in your books, okay? That's how fiction works, all right? Now, why I bring up Town is very important, okay? By show of hands, who has ever heard of something called 4D, 4-dimensional movie viewing? Or have you been to a theater before? Okay, keep those hands up. Have you been to a theater that had 4D? Okay, where maybe it's windy on screen and there's large fans blowing behind you, okay? And you feel the wind blow through your hair, okay? Maybe there's a strawberry field, okay? And they have a scent machine and you smell strawberries coming out of the seat in front of you, okay? You're immersing yourself. Maybe it's raining on the screen and the theater drops water on top of your head, okay? That becomes 4D. And why do I keep talking about 4D? Let me give you another example. Who here likes the movie Jaws? Show of hands. The movie Jaws. Oh yeah, everybody loves Jaws. Well, did you know this? There's a movie theater in Austin, Texas. Every year, they re-release the movie Jaws. But here's the catch, if you want to watch Jaws. You have to watch it in a lake beside the outdoor movie screen in an inner tube with your legs dangling in the inner tube, okay? They want to make it so that they feel like there's a shark in the lake while you're watching the movie. Now, many of you, when you see the shark and that little fish swims by your foot, you're going to scream, right? That's the whole point of 4D. They want to immerse you in what you're doing. So what I tell my readers of Town, don't read it in the comforts of your bedroom, okay? That's too safe. Take it to the edge of the woods when the sun starts to come down, okay? When the sun starts to come down. When the breeze blows over your hair, maybe you think it's one of the shadow people behind you. Maybe the creepy crawlies crawl over your foot, okay? Immerse yourself in book reading. If you were to read The Great Green Tree and the Magical Ladders, where would you read it? In a tree, right? So everyone there, not just my books, become your book. Take it somewhere your book is taking place, okay? Obviously, if it's in the sky, you're not going to jettison yourself into the sky, but you can do your best, okay? That's 4D, and that's important, okay? So, we're through all that. This is the second part where you get to make fun of me, okay? Now we're going to get into the book stuff a little bit, okay? Now, when we do our books, I was not born with the ability to draw, okay? I cannot do it. Tony, however, is very excellent at it. He can do it. I can't, okay? So when we do our books, particularly, say, The Great Green Tree and the Magical Ladders, I have to give him some sort of sketch for him to know what it is I'm thinking about the book. So here's where you get to make fun of me for the second time. This is what I produce, okay, in my sketch. And I hope you can see it, but it has little stick figures, okay? Some of the kids don't know what they are. You know, some of the kids think the thing at the top is a Planters peanut with wings, okay? I assure you it's not, and Planters peanuts can't fly, okay? I pull little pictures, okay, from the internet, and I draw little stick figures, okay? Thumbs up if you can see this illustration. Awesome. Okay, so I take that illustration, I give it to Tony over there, okay? Now, the magician of the illustrator is this, okay? They take this scrappy drawing that I do, okay, and he turns it into this. Now, thumbs up if you can see that illustration. Okay, now by show of hands, everyone, hands down. Is this one better than Tony's? Oh, I don't see many thumbs. Oh, I see thumbs downs. Is this one better than mine? Oh, the tragedy. Okay, so a lot more thumbs went up for Tony, okay? And that's good because no one would buy my books if they were my illustrations, okay? So that is the concept of doing illustrations, okay? Do you know how long it takes Tony to do one illustration? Any idea? It takes him between 10 and 40 hours to do one illustration. And so for my math people in the room, if we had, let's see, what we had in Great Green Tree, we had 24 illustrations. So you have 24 illustrations by about 25 hours. You tell me what you get in your mind. How many hours it took Tony to do a book fully illustrated, okay? That's how long it takes to do these books, all right? The second part to creating books is concept art. And we do this for our book covers, okay? Now, we don't know what our books are going to look like for the cover. We have to come up with something. So I wish I was there in person to show you this because it's so cool up close. And it doesn't do it justice on here. But this is the front cover of The Great Green Tree and the Magical Ladders in pencil, okay? I know you might think it's a photo, okay, that he just did a photo. It's actually pencil. And if I were there in person, you'd be able to actually touch the front cover and feel the pencil marks, okay? And also feel the eraser marks. Because let's face it, even illustrators make mistakes, okay? And he has to erase. So this is the front cover of The Great Green Tree and the Magical Ladders, okay? Now, once we figure out what the cover is going to look like, now we go to color, okay? So, thumbs up if you can see this illustration. All right, awesome. So now he's putting the color in, okay? Now we have to make sure we get it right for the cover. So if you notice in one of the illustrations, hopefully you can see it, okay? The girl looks bigger in one of the illustrations and smaller in the other. The reason for this, okay, is proportion. We couldn't make the tree much larger than it was, so we have to shrink her down to make the tree look larger, okay? And again, if I were in person, I'd be able to show you all this stuff, okay, hands-on. We have to change her to make the tree look bigger. And once we're done, like I showed you earlier, this would be the finished product. Now we go to the computer, okay? Or the designers go to the computer. They put in the title, the author, the illustrator. We flip over to the back, okay? We have our synopsis, which tells you what the book is about. All the books in the library tell you what the books are about. Same thing here. And we have the spine, okay? So everything is happening in order. You have to start somewhere, okay? Now, I can go on for hours about the whole process, but this packages it really nicely within 10 minutes, okay, to show you how books come together, okay? So, I want to have some fun here, okay? I talked to you a little bit. It's a little rough, you know, with Zoom. I talked to you about how the books come together. I embarrassed myself about my failed rap career, how I can't draw. Now I want to have some fun, okay? And I'm probably going to put up the volume on my phone, even though there's going to be some feedback, because I want to hear you now. What I want you to do now is I want you to put on your thinking caps, okay? Because you're going to help us create this mythical creature, Okay? Are we ready? Oh, it's up all the way? Okay. Okay. Teachers. We're going to go, let's see, should we go boys first or girls first? Okay. It sounded an awful lot like girls. Girls are going to go first, right? Why? Because girl power. That's why. Okay? So girls and teachers. Teachers, put your hands up if you want to participate in the first body part. Girls only. Hands up if you want to participate. Girls, hands up. Okay. Teachers, I need you to pick out 2 girls and have them stand up. Where are you at? Let's see. Okay, there's one. Where's the second one? We need a second one. Okay. So it would appear that we have 2 winners. Now, what would be a game that we would play to only get 1 winner? Or maybe rock, paper, scissors? That might be a good game, right? So everybody else there, can you help me count them down with rock, paper, scissors? You 2 that are standing up, can you get your rock, paper, scissors weapons out, please? Get ready. Look at each other. Look at each other. Okay, everybody, count them down for me. Ready? Go. Who won? It was a tie. Okay, do it again. Do we have a winner? Okay, winner. Here's what I need. I need you to give me, okay, maybe the teacher can help me here. I need you to give me the body of this mythical creature, because we have to build out from this body. So what body from a creature are we going to use to build our mythical creature? I'm sorry, what is it? A horse? Okay, horse body. It's hard to hear. Okay, you can sit down. Boys, hands up for the next body part. Okay, I need 1 person now, teacher. 1 person. Pick 1 boy out of this group. Oh, there he is. Okay. Now, we had a body. Hey, we had a body. Now we need some front legs to this creature, okay? So what legs are we doing for this creature? What is it? No, still couldn't pick it up. Oh, monkey? Is that right? Thumbs up? Okay, monkey paws for the front. Okay, have a seat. Good job. Girls, hands back up again. We need a winner. Someone pick a winner over here. Teacher, help me out. We need a winner. Okay, she's up. This creature is going to fall over. We need back legs to this creature. Back legs. Oh, yeah. What are the back legs? Giraffe legs. You know why I love that answer? Giraffe legs? Because Tony, back there, hates drawing giraffe legs. He's told me this for years. So whoever said that, get their name and I will send you a free book, one of my books for free, for saying giraffe legs. That's on me. Okay? So whoever said that, you're getting a free book from me for saying giraffe legs, okay? Boys, hands back up. Let's get a winner. Let's see, who's the winner? Stand up if you're the winner. Who chose you? Okay, right in front. We need a head for this creature. What animal body part head are we putting on this creature? A snake head? Okay, snake head. Okay, girls, hands back up again. We're getting really weird and I love it, okay? Hands back up again, girls. Okay, we have a winner back there. It looks like it, right? Do we have a winner? Raise your hand if you're the winner. Are you the winner? Okay, good. Here's what we need. Very important body part. We need a tail for this creature. A tail for this creature. Rabbit tail. Okay, we'll work with a rabbit tail. Okay, so rabbit tail. Okay, very important question for the boys. Boys, hands up here. No, actually, you know what? You know what? I changed my mind. Boys, hands down. Hands down. I'm actually going to ask you a question, and if you lie to me, your friends will know. How about that? If I ask you this question and you lie to me, your friends will know. And this is how we'll get the winner. The question is, who is the best Fortnite player in this room? You got to point to someone. I want to know from your friends who the best Fortnite player is. Who is it? Get that person to stand up. Someone stand up. Who's the best? Point to them. They're pointing to you. Stand up. Stand up. All right. Here's why I asked that question. This creature needs some back bling. It needs some back bling on its back. So what are we putting on this creature's back? What do we put on his back? A tub of candy. Hey, I like it. Right time for Halloween. I dig it. Okay, a tub of candy goes on this creature's back. Okay? Girls, last one. I need 4 girls to stand up, teachers. Teachers, pick 4 girls to stand up. And as soon as you stand, I'll tell you why you're standing. Everything has a reason at the Imaginarium Story Studio. We all go mad here sometimes, but it's all for good. All right, we have 1. Where's 3 more? There's 2. We need 2 more. All right, 1 more. And who's it going to be? I hope you were good in class because it looks like they're going to pick you. Let's see. Where's 4? Do I see 4? If you're not in my shot, you got to move into it. I might not be able to see you. I see 2 standing. Okay, there's 3. And where's 4? Let's see. Where's 4? I see 3. That looks like 4. Okay. Girls, I have you standing for a reason. Girls, what do we like to do? We like to accessorize, don't we? Don't we love to accessorize? I don't personally, but don't we like to accessorize, girls? Okay? So I need each of you, one at a time, to go up to the teacher in front of the mic. Give our creature one accessory to this mythical creature. Go ahead, come up. An amulet? Okay, next.
What's that?
Like a bracelet. Yeah.
Bracelet?
Yep. All right, what's yours? A hat? Okay, a hat. Any hat. You pick. Dealer's choice. Yep. Okay. Next. A book. It's holding a book, or there's a book propped up on it. All right, last but certainly not least, here she comes. What's it going to be? Glasses for our creature. Okay, boys, last one, then this is it. This is it. Hands up, boys. We need 2 people to stand up. 2 boys stand up. Need some winners. 2 boys. One and 2. Okay, boys. Guess what? Come together as a group there. Come together, you 2. Come together. Now, or stay, maybe you have to separate, I'm not sure. Social distance, okay? But I have 2 winners up here because teamwork makes the... That's right, okay? So, gentlemen, it's your job to get together somewhere off camera, but stay 6 feet apart, right? Safety first. Come up with a name for our creature, okay? And then we'll get it later, okay? So go ahead, off you go. Shoo, shoo, off you go. Go off somewhere, stay socially distanced, go come up with a name, okay? Everybody else, okay? Everybody else, eyes on me, okay? This is where we're going to talk about flash fiction, and Tony over there is going to work on the mythical creature. So we're not going to worry about him right now. We'll let him go, okay? Flash fiction, here are the rules, and you're going to want to pay attention, okay? I got 3 rules, okay? First rule of flash fiction is you're going to put your name, very important, because if you don't have your name, I get to steal your idea and make millions of dollars. We don't want to do that, right? So put your name on it, okay? And put the grade that you're in on the paper. Name and grade, okay? You'll do that. I'll give you 20 seconds and we'll get to rule number 2. Second rule of flash fiction. You're only going to write on one side of one sheet of paper. One side of one sheet of paper. This is a story idea. You're not finishing a whole story in one sheet of paper, okay? So you're going to either give me a summary of the story idea or you're going to give me right into the story, okay? You're only going to fill one page. This is just to capture what your book idea is going to be about, okay? Thumbs up if you understand. Okay, third rule, most important rule, okay? And this is normally where I get a lot of questions, okay? Is you have to come up with an original idea. You can't talk about Star Wars. You can't come up with a new moon, okay, that the rebels are gonna land on, okay? We can't talk about that. I'll get sued. We can't do that, okay? So you have to come up with a brand new story idea, okay? Or a summary, right? Like a girl wanders into the woods, gets lost, and gets abducted by an angry meatball, right? Because we all know meatballs are angry, right? They're never nice, okay? So you want to come up with your own story idea for this flash fiction, okay? Original idea, you can do a summary or you can get right into the story, and you have your name and your grade on the paper. Thumbs up if we understand. Okay, now here's what I want you to do for the next 20 minutes. This is called flash fiction. Flash means fast. I want you to spread out across the gymnasium. Get away from each other, okay? We're not even going to talk to each other the next 20 minutes. You're going to work. So get up, spread out, get creative, and start writing this story of yours, and I will get back to you in 20 minutes. Go, children. Go, write, go be creative. They're scattering. Go be creative. You'll still see me on camera, but you go work, okay? Pencils down, pencils down, all pencils down. We all hate that. Pencils down, okay? All right, everybody come back in view. Everybody get back to your seats, and I'll wrap this up. We'll tell you what we're doing. Everybody come on back, come on back.
This is all done for you, though.
Oh, cool, cool. Yep. Let me grab that too. Magic Man, he's here. I'll say that first. Yep. All right, we're getting everybody back. Let's see, we're almost there. All right, as I'm talking, as you come back into view here, are you guys ready to see your InstaArt creation? Okay. We're getting there. Everybody can see me? We there? Okay. Here is your InstaArt that you helped create. Whoa. So this was an example of live illustration, okay? This is what you helped create, okay? So everyone that donated a body part, take a look at what you did, okay? And his name is Moto. Okay? You ever see that? All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to mail you your creature so that you can frame it. Oh. Everybody got excited. So listen, I'm going to mail you your creature so that way you can frame it, hang it up in the library, and it's always a reminder of what we did together today, okay? So I'm going to mail this to you. You're going to have it. Now, the Flash Fiction winner. Here's how it works. Normally, if I was at your school, I would collect all your papers, take it back to where I'm staying, and read them all. But I'm not there. So, you're going to hand in all the papers to your teacher. Pick one teacher, they'll collect it, okay? And then they're going to mail it to me in the mail. And I'm going to read all of these papers. I want to read them all the way they are. I don't want to do digital. I want to read them all. I'm going to pull about 4 to 5 finalists from those papers of you in the room. Then I'm going to ask you for more information from the finalists. And from there, we're going to pick one winner for your book to be published. You're going to write that story. You're going to take the next 6 months. You're going to write that story, and then we're going to create a book. We're going to sell your book, okay? And you're going to make money from your book. Okay? So this would be another example of a student who published their book. This one's called Yellow Umbrella, okay? All of this came from Flash Fiction, okay? And if you look over there at my I have shelving over there. It has 25 different kids' books. Those are all from Flash Fiction. So you have the ability to do this. That's why we did this activity, okay? So this was wildly awesome and weird doing Zoom this way. I haven't done a virtual visit this way. I wish I was there, but this was fun, very much fun too. So I want to thank everybody, okay, for listening, for paying attention, for taking part today, all right? I'm going to get back with you on your Flash Fiction, so when that gets mailed to me, we will know who the winner is, okay? And you will have a published author at your school. Could you do me a favor, though, and give a round of applause to Tony, my illustrator, who's sitting back there? Awesome. If you want to. I will talk to you soon with the winner, and Imaginarium Story Studio signing off. Bye, everybody. You're welcome. Have a great day. All right, take care.